Hey everybody, it's Gig. Alright, I'm going to try another walkthrough. I made a video yesterday and it didn't work out so well. I think I got everything worked out. My frame rates are down pretty bad, but it's recording good, so we'll see how things go. And it looks from logging in here that the gravity is fixed today. I logged in yesterday and my Constellation up there ahead of me was trying to move its way into the other hangar and everything was laying on its side, so not really sure what's going on with that. Occasionally things move around. It's like somebody comes in here when I'm not here and moves things around. So I'm going to jump in the gray cat here real quick and we'll go for a spin. Ooh, I'm not sure what texturing I just slammed into there. Alright, there's a reason I wanted to come down here to the Freelancer and have a look real quick. If you notice the finish on it, some of the design cues, how it looks. You can see that shiny metal, shiny aluminum look to it. MISC produces that, Musashi. There's my Phoenix, they haven't updated it yet. This is kind of weird how these keep moving around. Like I said yesterday, it was on its side. The little P-52 up there was laying over on its side. They did a lot of updating to this. I haven't done a walkthrough of my updated Constellation yet. I'll have to do that here in a bit. They've done a lot to it. It's pretty awesome. Old Redeemer. I don't know why I'm clinging to that thing. And if you see in the other massive XL hangar here, this is the purpose of this video. Oh, I gotta love the inside the head look. I really wish they would fix that one up. This is the now hangar ready MISC Starfarer. Now I don't currently own a Starfarer. I actually own a Starfarer Gemini, which is supposed to be the militarized version of this ship. But nonetheless, this is the base Starfarer. Pretty awesome to look at. Pretty massive. Can't even tell you what a joke it is on the forums though, the size of these hangars. Something like this should really be parked outside, but amount of space. But hey, who's complaining, right? I got a big home to put it in. Now the beauty of this video, yesterday I got lost inside this thing, and I think you'll see why here in a minute. It's pretty fantastic inside as far as space goes. MISC produced it. It's got that same finish as the Freelancer did, so you can kind of tell it's, you know, from the same parent company. I enjoy the finish. I like that look. You can buy other skins for them. Apparently when the game starts, different paint jobs and stuff. But perfectly honest with you, if I was going to be cruising around space trucking, that would be kind of the finish I'd go for. A bit of an Airstream feel to it too. But this primary role of this ship is a fuel tanker. In-flight refueling, deep space, it collects fuel, and kind of a one-stop shop, you know. It's not just a freight hauler, though it can haul some stuff. I'll show you the storage bay here in a minute. awesome landing gear, heavy duty. Alright, we go in. So here's your cargo bay. And yeah, like I said, you can fit a pretty decent amount of stuff in here. I mean, I can fit more in here than I can in the Freelancer. Probably costs more to operate, but... And the first stairwell up. Kind of an overhead look in there. There's a control room for the cargo hangar over there. I'm not going to head over there just yet. This is the exterior. You can run out on the back of the ship here. A lot of control modules along the way for these fuel pods. I like the idea of having to individually, you know, manipulate these if you're fueling up or transfer fuel and do all these different tasks. I don't know if you can really see on the back of these pods, these struts coming out the back, these windows here. I'm not really sure why they put those there. I'll show you the view from the inside in a minute. Also on the back you can see two turrets, one on each strut coming out the back here. And these pretty much mirror each other. I got lost yesterday and ended up going down both of them, but I'm going to try to only go down one today since, like I said, they're a complete mirror image of each other on each side. There the lift comes. I'm not sure if these are little decontamination chambers or exactly what these are supposed to be just yet. So, pretty neat little engine room. This would be like, I guess, the core. Some ships, the engine room is very small. There's nothing much to do in there, but this actually feels like you need an engineer for this ship. Some sort of fuel control station or something. I'm not sure. Little hidey hole here. Like I said, this was the area, the rundown. You can go back towards that turret. There are some crawl spaces and shafts in this ship. That's something I do like. Again, here's these windows. I just don't know what to make of these yet. Kind of cool, I guess. I can look out and see some stuff, but I don't know yet. And this would take you down into that turret that's on the back. As of right now, it's not functional since they just added it into Hangar. It shouldn't be too long. I like that. I like the setup. Just go down in there and control that turret. I guarantee you there'll be those that complain about, you know, the sight not being able to, you know, look up or anything like that. But that seems like a pretty decent setup to me. Some escape pods here in the back, and trust me, this is such a big ship that you'd never get to the escape pods on the front if you really had to. Well, I'll get into there later. You can go through these. I know there's a way to duck and get in there, but That's something I'm not really keen on. It automatically puts you on the ladder. And I did choose to climb up it, but still some lighting issues depending on which way you look. I imagine they'll have those sorted out by the next patch. The lighting and some of the functionality will be working. I actually want to go back down for now. And just fall. Oh. No. You can see what I mean there about automatically putting you on the ladder. If you're in a hurry, that'd be a pain. Keep clear. The level of detail always astonishes me with what they've done with these and the materials. Oh, this takes us back up to that level. Okay, here's a pretty cool area, the galley here. It's the top of the ship. Two windows. I guess if you had light coming in from a star or something like that, it'd be kind of cool. Otherwise, you're just looking at it, nothing. Kitchen area, cooking. It feels appropriately big for a ship of this size with the number of people on it. Here's the captain's quarters. I don't like the location of these where it's at in the back of the ship. They definitely give the captain, you know, ample space. This is, you know, like an office area. There's this bed, sleeping with kitty blankets. It's, you know, I guess it's supposed to be a joke. I don't know. And he's got his own toilet there. I don't think the captain would want to be directly off the galley. It's just my personal opinion, but here's the rest of the court. I didn't show you. You got all these bunks for different crew members here. Thick old window. Brought to you by North Carolina. Not sure where square toilets all of a sudden came from, but I don't know anybody's bottom that's really shaped like that. Unless some of the aliens are, but... And there's no urinal, so I don't really see the point in having more than one, you know? It's not like more than one person's going to be in here at a time anyway, so why distinguish? Let's make two bathrooms. Kind of a weird area for that plate. This takes you to the upper turret. I really like that that's close to the sleeping quarters. That way, you know, everybody's down and sleeping, and you come upon something, you can rouse somebody out real quick, and they can get to it. Okay, yeah, this is that back down to that other level, and I guess you could take either one of these lifts. There's two lifts, and I do know they go different places. Nice quiet space elevator. Okay. Chosen to fall down at this point. Need a map. So yeah, this would be the lift, that other lift that takes you to the living quarter. Never noticed that on the floor before, but they need more of that in my opinion. Hey, I got by it this time. There we go. So your control station for your cargo bay. Okay, so here's where I'm at. This is what I was looking for earlier. Just wasn't sure about it. And you know, it's one of those things, once you get to know your ship, that's great. You know, you'll learn it and know your way around. I guess it's good too if you're attacked and somebody doesn't know the layout. Some escape pods going towards the cockpit. And here is the cockpit of this behemoth. You got a couple of science or engineering stations back here. Captain's chair. I'm sure you can plot courses and do business and do all that stuff while you got your pilot and co-pilot here flying the ship. There's that top turret. Pretty good field of view on that forward. Maybe it probably extends up a little bit further once they get, you know, your crew member gets in it. Pretty nifty if I do say so myself. It's a good looking ship. I look forward to getting some work done with this bad boy. And if, like everything else, your pilot will have those forward-facing cannons to fire, they may give that to the, if you have a co-pilot, they can do that or something. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can see my little guy in there, but it gives you a size comparison. Good size ship. Don't want to go back up. I don't want to go back up. Ah, there's the stairwell. When you're sprinting downstairs, it falls. And you got some seats here. I imagine you can transport some passengers and seems you can do a whole lot of stuff. This ship gives you a lot of options. Lower airlock. And these would be likely side airlocks. I'll have to go outside and have a look, but I don't know, it's pretty far from the edge of the ship. Go for a quick elevator ride here. least I got all that stuff worked out where you're not getting pushed through the floor of the elevators anymore and drop down. Gives you a nice high lookout over the ship. Name all the things we can do with that bad boy. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video here, and like I said, I'll bring you some more later. A couple of the other ships that aren't in the hangar as they come out. So, look forward to seeing you guys in the game.